You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge. An old diary. What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What killed Ollie? What sort of thief leaves? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe. Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. 30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, what about his
It's soft.
Look at the...
I'm sure.
I see signs.
He's constant, and you won't...
He seems...
Yes, but that does...
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is under... And this transformation is killing.
Where could he have gotten...
I pray that it's...
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms.
Do you believe I even...
No, Doctor.
Really?
He's changed.
Fascinating. It's your...
For this man...
I have to...
I will not.
You disappoint... In the meantime...
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a war. My word is of no...
It's scandal.
Oh, that evidence exists. I need to...
And where...
I'd rather...
Of course.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island. This place draws you in and never lets you go. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. Hay fever? What's he doing here?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. Mrs. Sanders?
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about? Yes.
It's the old...
What did you see there?
Nothing.
And that's how...
Perhaps. I'll just sleep.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but... It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
waiting for my medication.
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't...
Do you suffer from...
No.
Ethan...
It seems...
Actually...
No. It's like I'm turning mad.
With everything...
Maybe.
Everyone...
Really?
We don't have...
Oh.
Take care.
You too, Marie.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something?
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans.
I've done an exam.
And
I'll never understand.
Rules. Anyhow.
Understood.
As a matter of...
Oh.
You should go.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him? The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office. I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody go, but rest assured.
That won't be...
I will I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
It's temperamental,
It's so
if I understand
unfair.
correctly. Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again... I had to bother...
Come now. We're
I'm trying, Doc. Sometimes I imagine she shut...
Her time...
Anyway...
Courage.
Thank you, Doc.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag.
No, you're pulling my
I didn't make
leg.
this up.
I'm not
And
joking.
I'm the one who
I saw the
pays.
schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again.
It's so
And she
unfair.
still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no.
The door to the boiler room is locked. Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
Just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on you. She came in with the...
I'm sorry.
Well, is there any...
She's our only...
Don't worry, but your mother... I'll tend to...
Well, that's...
But those are...
Very well. Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. We're running out of this
I know, Doc.
once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her... I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Dr. Colden, might there be a...
I was about to mention...
I can't.
It's not your fault.
And yet, courage.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right. I should go another way.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything...
He's...
No.
Oh.
The book.
Have you read it?
Answer the...
How? Now you won't... What did it show you?
She went into Fuller. She was looking.
Sarah... Let's go back to the... Whose life did...
Dr. Colden. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. I might need you at...
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go!
Thank you, Drake. I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.